watch the documentary The Comedian? It's about Jerry Seinfeld when he starts getting back into comedy after the show. This would be a good part to start. We can start this. Yeah. But there's a documentary called The Comedian, and it's when Seinfeld gets back into comedy after the show. So, like, he had been a headliner for however many long years. Yeah. Then he became a household name. Then after the show, he was trying to get back into stand-up comedy, and it presented all the challenges of being that famous but not doing it for that long. So you show up and you get into a new bit and everyone's like, make us laugh. Where's Costanza? Like, all that, you know? And so it's all these struggles. And then they have, it's a cool juxtaposition. How do you say that
Juxtaposition?
Word? I can never get it. And I'm
it's
not going to try. It's a crazy
word, yeah.
That, it shows between a superstar and a rising comic. They have this guy, Orny Adams, which is very funny because do you know who that is?
Yes.
Many people don't.
But like, yeah,
at the time,
niche fucking name. Yeah.
And I only know who he is because of this documentary. But at the time, he was supposed to be the next guy up.
Yeah.
He had just got the Tonight Show, and Seinfeld was trying to pick. I don't even think. Do you hear me? Okay, maybe my headphones are off. I don't know.
Headphones might be off. Yeah, I went over and checked your thing, and I can hear myself too.
I can hear you now.
Yeah, there you go.
There we go. Anyways, so yeah, they. I'm just not gonna do headphones.
Yeah, you don't got it.
They show this guy in one of the first scenes. They're both doing a show, and Orny goes up and bombs.
Yeah.
And then he comes off, and he's standing next to Seinfeld. The host is up, about to bring up Seinfeld, and they're talking real quick. And he was like, "I don't get it. Like, I started off with the new material that was doing well, and it just bombed." He's like, "That's your mistake. You started off with new material." He's like, "You always start off with the stuff that you know will work. Get them on your side, get them to trust you, and now you can just go into the new stuff, and they don't know it's new.
Yeah.
You don't have to win them back over, any of that stuff." And that's from Seinfeld.
No, that's smart. I've never thought about it that way. I mean, I'm sure I've like subconsciously, but you're right. Because I'll do the thing there where I'm like, no, I should go into my new material. Because I heard just some comic be like, the best way to know if your new stuff works is to do it right at the top. If you get them to like you, it might not be that well. You don't know. And then you're right. Looking at it, it's like, yeah, like how about you have it do that like 10 times and then maybe try it first. Right. You know what I mean? Don't just, because that's the problem. I'm going up there with just brand new stuff off top. It doesn't work. And then I try to bail into material late and they're already kind of just like, nah, dude, you suck.
Yeah. I think you just got to throw one opening joke in and then you can do all new material. I don't know. Dude, on the way in here, I saw a homeless lady that I hadn't seen for a while. Kind of refreshing.
That's fun.
I didn't think she made it through the summer, you know?
Yeah, she was just inside.
Maybe she found a house. Maybe she's homed.
Yeah, and then she lost the home again.
Or maybe she just missed the game.
Yeah,
you know,
it's
maybe
like someone. It's like the army dad that's camping in the woods.
She clocks out of her 9 to 5, and then just throws on the raggedy clothes and gets back out here. Throws some like chlorine in her eyes. Damn. She's not on drugs because she gets drug tested now by her probation officer, but she still loves the game.
Yeah, she's getting her life together one piece at a time.
Are you watching the Olympics?
Yeah, it's
the rowdiest Olympics I've ever seen in my entire life.
Yeah.
So entertaining. Let's just start from the basics here. The French pole vaulter that knocked the bar down with his bulge. I've been doing a joke about this. I would hate to be the next guy that just clears it clean. Dude.
Yeah.
If that was me, I would be thrusting my hips up there, dude. And the guy that knocked the bar down obviously lost, but do you need a medal when you got a trophy in your pants?
No, we do. We were talking about this. I just started a sports podcast with John Carter, and we were just talking about this where it was like, dude, winning a gold medal, having the entire world know your dick is huge.
Dude, the guy that won the gold medal broke the record.
I
can't tell you what country he's representing. I don't even know. I don't even know that guy.
Spoke about him. This guy's getting sponsors from Blue Chew.
What's so funny is my mom sent me this article, like, and it just said French pole vaulter disqualified due to bulge, and I'm like, mother, my mom said. I think I've told you this. She keeps sending me school fights. She works at a school.
That's awesome.
And yeah, but a little dicey. I feel like She sent me a woman fight from within the bathroom.
She's not recording these, right?
No, but there's one dude. There's one fight where someone's recording it, and then you see my little blonde mother in the mix.
Oh no!
She works at a bad school. These are gang fights.
Yeah.
And like this is a school where like certain baseball team hats are banned because they represent gangs.
Oh, okay.
You can't wear a Dodger hat at this school.
Wow. Yeah,
it's in Southern California. You can't even wear a Dodger hat. It's crazy.
That is crazy,
especially if it's blue. My God.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, dude, my mom, she thinks she's freaking Michael Orr from The Blind Side. Like we'll be driving and I'll slam on the brakes, or she will, and she'll put her hand out. I'm like, what do you think? Your frail little shoulder. All that's gonna happen is now my mother has one arm.
Yeah.
That's all. And I have to deal with the fact that it's in my lap. Keep it, when we're crashing, Mom, you go like you're going down a water slide. Mummy, cross the hands like it's Wakanda and compact. Bro, don't try to save me. You're not going to save me.
No, it's the most, I never understood that. Were you like afraid of flying out the front window as a kid? Because I was. There was this, like.
I don't know what my fears were behind the.
You know, like, what's the show where it's like like not CVS, like CSI, and there's like the crime in the medical
CVS
one.
Miami. It's just a bunch of crackheads trying
Sir, please get out of the CVS. We don't have any money.
But what about it? CSI?
There was this one episode where like a girl gets like stabbed and she's like bleeding out and her body's like all turning gray, you know, from the loss of blood, and her mom is like frantically driving her to the hospital and they have to slam on a brake and she flies out the front window and gets impaled by a tree branch and dies.
When it rains, it pours, baby.
And so, bro, I was just like, I have to wear a seatbelt every second I'm in this car.
I would say the CSI did a great job of letting the youth of America know that this is the real deal. Click it or ticket.
Yeah, bro, it was that shit. You weren't allowed to watch it, but it was that, you know, your mom threw it on at like 8 or 9 and you really weren't supposed to be in there. But if you kind of lurked, you could like sit at the back table and watch. And they'd be like, you're, you know, becoming a young man. You can watch whatever you want. Like if you want to, it's not your bedtime. If you don't want to watch this. And I'd sit there and every time I'd fucking regret it, bro. It would scare me so bad.
My best friend, shout out Connor Howell. He doesn't listen. He'll never hear this. He's in the Army. We had to beep out last week what he does, but I got too specific. He's a spec ops guy. I can say that. But he, and this comes with just, you know, the thrill. He doesn't wear a seatbelt. He just loves to live his life dangerously. I'm like, you're going to feel like such a fucking moron when you come back from your 6th tour in Afghanistan. Bullet wounds, you survived, you jump out of planes, you fucking captured the Sultan's daughter, whatever you had to do.
Yeah.
And then you get rear-ended by a smart car and fly through the fucking windshield and die.
Yeah.
On Main Street in front of a family.
It's so like.
It's the dumbest thing. He's like, his argument is the amount of comfort is not worth the possibility of it saving my life. And I said, you're not welcome to you're not going to be around my children.
When is the last time after you've put on a seatbelt and been like, this is cumbersome?
Dude, it doesn't affect me at all.
No.
In fact, I notice when I'm not wearing one. That's when I feel naked.
Yes. And also like, you know, I'm a pretty like passive guy at most points. If you're not going to wear, like, if you're going to choose to not believe in something or not do something, I'm not going to be like, Matthew, you should look both ways before you cross the street. The seatbelt one, though, is annoying because now, you don't want to wear a seatbelt? Oh, I can't wait to listen to ding, ding, ding.
Oh, dude.
And they're always the people like, it's only like 20 more seconds. Just wait. And then a minute of ding, ding, ding.
I've had to look at my girlfriend. I'm like, you hear this, right? Mm-hmm. And do you understand this is your fault?
It's like a dog. You know, dogs, they can only hear that frequency. Women can't hear the seatbelt frequency.
Because my girl. That's why they don't use blinkers.
Yeah.
In a game, it doesn't even phase
Why does your car keep making that clicking noise? That's my blinker, babe.
Yeah, exactly. Shit. What was this about?
We're talking about not wearing a seatbelt. CSI Miami. Your fears as a child.
At the end of the day, I'm just a big seatbelt guy. I'll say that. But my thing too, if you don't wear a seatbelt, you're letting me know you don't value your life.
Yeah.
Which tells me that I don't need to jump in front of a bullet for you.
No.
That's because you don't wear a seatbelt. You don't care if you die. Then I'm gonna let you die.
Yeah, if your seatbelt friend picks a fight and gets knocked out at the bar, you're looking at the other guy and going like, sorry, he's an asshole.
Yeah, he doesn't wear seatbelts.
If like you get knocked out at a bar, I go, I guess I got to fight this guy.
And I can only hope that the guy that kicks him out just gets close to his face and says, click it or ticket, bitch. Just to really like mail it home, you know? By the way, this same friend, Connor Howell, he got beat up in Isla Vista once by a bunch of black guys, and I can only assume why. Wasn't there. But that happens to the seatbelt guy from time to time. He mouths off. Yeah,
well, someone who will so innately follow a dumb belief like not wearing a seatbelt is so dumb. It's so easy.
It's the easiest one.
So if that is a problem with you, you probably just have an issue with authority.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, there's something weird going on. It's not uncomfortable.
Did you ever in the military have like someone in your are you guys a platoon in the Navy?
No, we would be like a unit, a fleet.
You're in your fleet. Was there just one guy that always got you in trouble?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And
shout out to Chris Nash. I love you. Congrats on the marriage. But holy shit, did you ruin my Christmas in 2018?
Because it's one of those things. I assume a lot like football, where it's like, hey, that guy was the idiot for doing it, but we get in trouble because we weren't good teammates who stopped him.
Bro, I was talking about something very similar today with Connor. Actually, we were on the phone today. Shout out again. He's never going to hear this. He doesn't listen, but we were talking about our friend that we went to high school with, who like the funny thing was a couple years back, a picture surfaced of him in jail. And it was like the kid that everyone said it was going to happen to. Yeah. His picture was very funny though, because it looked like he was in Camp Green Lake in Holes. Like he had like the orange jumpsuit. Yeah, it was very funny. But he just came from I knew his parents, Randy and Teresa, nice people, just like wholesome, nice household, good back. He had a pool in the backyard, nothing to complain about. And this kid just continuously getting arrested, getting in trouble. Dude, one time he got kicked out of football practice, and he asked me if I can keep some of his weed in my locker.
Yeah.
And he got kicked out of practice. I was still in practice. He fucking busted the lock on my locker to get the weed out, and all my shit got stolen.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, man. This was the kind of kid. I mean, he belongs behind bars, believe me.
Yeah.
But it's just crazy. In the military, it's the same people. It's like, oh, you were a can't get right before this.
Yeah.
Your dad thought that boot camp was going to change you, but he didn't realize, he didn't at all consider the personal responsibility aspect in all this.
Yeah.
Because that's the thing. I have 3 people in my life that got kicked out of the military. In my life before them. Not that I met in the military. 3 people that joined before me, after me. 2 of them joined before, are the inspiration on why I joined. Got kicked out because of drugs. So it doesn't just change you. You have to be willing. It's the same thing. You can't just send an addict to rehab. No. They have to want to go.
Yeah.
I heard somebody say this once, that like the best play, I don't know why we're talking about addiction and stuff now, but the best time to get sober is when you can't imagine another day of doing drugs and you can't imagine another day without doing them. Like that's the time when you got to change.
Yeah, you're stuck so in both worlds.
And I think it's similar to a fuck up. Because there's so many people, even in the comedy scene, I can give you names. Me just saying this, I'm sure we're thinking of the same people. It's just nonstop keep getting chances and spitting in people's faces.
Getting fired from the biggest clubs in the world for just not learning lessons, the simplest things.
Yeah.
I mean, we're pretty like 2 responsible people. I think it's military and sports is what did it to us. It's like
huge
you said,
parallel.
You either get with it or like you never had it, and that does help us. But yeah, I mean, we work in a pretty like nonchalant thing, and it's like crazy. It's like I've like never missed a spot, like
dude, and the amount of people that
unless I'm sick as fuck, but like the amount of people that it's just like, hey, they're up in like 10 minutes. Have any of you heard from them? No, and then they just. A day, like I've had people no-show shows and then not even send like because like I could be reasonable, be like, oh, okay, you had a panic attack last night, dude. Who am I to imagine what you're going through? I'm sorry. Maybe give me a heads up next time. In the end, it's not that big of a deal.
It was a serial.
But there's times where like I'm thinking of one in particular. I won't say it on air, but just of who bails and then no message, no text, nothing, and then we'll ask to do the show again, and I'm like, why?
Yeah, no, so I did that a couple times on accident and felt horrible to the same person. It's a good friend, Ben Gordon.
Yeah.
But he has a Sunday show at like 5 p.m. and he kept asking me to do it. But this motherfucker doesn't make group chats. I'm a big group chat guy. Yeah, I need a group chat day of.
Yeah.
Because it is on my calendar, but I missed it 2 weekends in a row. No call, no show. But he was so cool about it and understood.
Yeah.
And I'm like, dude, like, you're not making group chats. I need a group chat, dude.
Yeah. I think it's one thing too where it's like if we're friends, you have a free pass because like honestly, if you've ran shows, like most lineups are overbooked and there's someone there asking for a guest spot that's your friend.
Sure.
So if you don't show, I can normally fill the spot.
It's usually a sign of relief when someone doesn't show and lets you know. It's like, okay, we got wiggle room now.
Yeah,
that's not bad. But yeah, you hate to do it that way. Back to the Olympics.
Yes.
Because I just can't believe how entertaining this one is. And it's all essentially coming from the female side of the house. The female Olympians are electric, dude.
Electric. Katie Ledecky's insane.
Is she the runner?
The swimmer.
The swimmer. Dude, I haven't watched too much swimming because I just miss Phelps. It breaks my heart. Is he is he a coach or anything? Is he around?
I don't think so. I did find out he's only 38.
Yeah, I mean, he could.
I think you have to retire. I think those 4 years in between, so much can change.
Also, dude, like when you know you're the guy,
and
you know you're going to be in the Olympics, I'm sure he trained hard as fuck for 4 years.
Yeah, it had to be insane. Yeah, Katie Ledecky's the female swimmer. She's 27. I'm trying to see how many golds she just won. She's the one. She's won 9 gold medals. When
did women get so fast? Just years of rape and molestation. Is that what it is?
I mean, it's got to be because let's see. I'm pulling up this year's Olympics, which are the 2024 Olympics.
Did you see like the main track event where our ladies? I mean, if I wasn't American, I would be embarrassed of the margin in which we beat every other country in the female. I think it's what's the big one, like the relay,
the 400.
The 400.
The relay is the 1600. One lap is 400 meters.
So that one, and there's 4.
Yes, and it's the 400 relay.
Yeah,
100 meters each.
We were so far ahead that the storyline was who's going to come in second.
Dude, the Katie Ledecky is finishing so far ahead, Matt, that they can't show the other swimmers in frame. She's winning by like 20 seconds in races. Dude, she won. And
she has a vagina, right?
Yes.
That's
and she's
beautiful.
she's just so good. She won the 200 meter gold, the 400 meter freestyle, the 800 meter freestyle, and the 1500 meter freestyle.
See if she's made a comment about Leah Thompson. I would like to know what the best female swimmer in the world has to say about that.
Yeah, let me see if she has a comment
but,
on
it. 8 years ago, maybe, I would make the joke like, oh, all right, I'm just going to transition and be a women's Olympic athlete. That's my chance. Not no more, Brandon. These women would beat my dick into the dirt.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I like my odds in the female breakdancing competition. I will say that. Did you see this? The female breakdancing competition? Ray gun is, if you're a Ray gun hater, get out of my podcast now. Exit my podcast right now. Are you a Ray gun hater?
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, like
what?
I'm 50-50.
She did a kangaroo hop in the middle of her routine.
Yes, but you also...
She got 0 points. If I'm on the panel and I see a kangaroo, that's a point.
The roo hop is funny.
The roo hop, dude.
I hate on the way, that like... So because there's
I'm a truther, by the way, so you better come correct. Because
there's not a committee for breakdancing like there is FIFA or boxing, so they had to make one. So they had to acquire the ballroom dancing committee to certify who makes the qualifiers. Who was the head of that?
False.
Reagan's husband.
This has been proven wrong.
It's fake?
Yeah, that's fake.
Okay, because I saw that he then was also the head of the team, too.
They say that, and then during the competition, there's a video of him outside trying to buy her flowers.
Ah, so I got fake news.
That's fake news. There's a lot of Ray gun slander, and I'm here to put it to bed.
I just hate it because she's clearly, like, I also saw the qualifying video. Like, the girl that she beat out was just, like,
that's the travesty in
break
this all.
Dance.
The thing that the Australian breakdancers are saying is she got in off of merit. Because she's so big in the community and she raises breakdancing. She has a PhD in breakdancing.
In breakdancing, which is just the lamest thing. I also hate a little bit too that and maybe these quotes aren't real because I don't know what's real, but I saw quotes that she was proud that she got a 0 and was just like, yeah, like.
My technique is just so off the cup that they couldn't even give me a score, mate.
Yeah, and I was just a little bit like, all right, dude, but like whatever. It's kind of the thing where it just. I like the Olympics, but those little things are, I think, what prevents it from everyone giving a fuck.
2 types of people, because that's what's making me give a fuck.
I mean, I guess you're right. I guess you're right, though. It makes us talk about it.
Yeah, man. I don't want to see a bunch of white dudes running.
Yeah, what is it? All press is good press?
All press is good press.
What about Noah Lyles? You hate that? Can we hate that guy?
I'm not...
Okay, so Noah Lyles.
By the way, I'm new. I'm like late to the Olympics.
Okay,
so on board as a couple days ago.
Noah Lyles, he's a runner, black dude from America, runner. Runs in one of the.
Oh, they're calling this guy the fastest guy in the world, right?
Yeah, possibly. So he comes out. First off, he upsets everyone because he starts his first interview. He's just like, they're like, how do you feel about them? He's like, it's cool. I just hate that all the fucking NBA players who won the championship keep saying they're world champions. You're not a world champ. You're an NBA champ. I'm a world champion. Why do more people care about like Anthony Davis than me? And it was like, all right, bro, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
I guess you are right. It is. But hey, we're the best basketball. We win the gold every year. The U.S. does. If you win the NBA, I bet if you took the Celtics and had them play Serbia's team, they would beat Serbia.
Well, you know what runners don't have?
What?
Teammates. So that's why this guy, I mean, to think the narcissist, what you should have said is, let's hear it for our boys who just won gold.
100%. So, but then here's the worst part.
And by the way, good luck getting courtside seats now. You fucked that up.
Yeah, you're not getting any treatment. And then, dude, he did this. He comes out before his race, because like they started kind of doing this thing this year where they'll be like, and running in lane 8. Matthew, Stuecki, and you'd kind of hit like a and
like a gun. Pop? I'll get a pop?
They would do that, and everyone,
ham it up a
little?
They were
doing like, slime and like cool things that I can't really do, but like just doing it row by row.
One of these?
Yeah, and he came up, and he had like a fucking like Ray Lewis dance routine. He was running across the lanes, running into the crowd, pumping them up. He runs the race, and then he wins, and he collapses and makes them take him off in a wheelchair because he said he had COVID. But it was like, bro, you were dancing 30 seconds ago. And he was like, you guys have to respect me. This is like my Jordan flu game. I have COVID. And then there were videos that night of him out partying in France.
Oh, so he's a liar.
So he's a bitch-ass liar.
Oh, and fuck.
And he's being
guy.
all cocky and cunty. I'm just like, fuck you, man.
Yeah, this guy's blowing it because the best part about the Olympics is when it's over and you get to come back to America with your gold medals and you get to tour the world and you're like we said, courtside. You're at the comedy mothership.
Probably make some money because like, dude, Olympians don't make good money. There's like a statistic that a lot of Olympians have to sell their gold medal after because there's no money in it.
Yeah, dude.
And you come back
when
and
Ronnie Coleman, if I'm not mistaken, was competing to be an Olympian, Mr. Olympia in the weightlifting competition and was just a cop.
Like that's crazy.
Yeah.
Let me see. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
working in the police while training for Mr. Olympia.
Curlers too. Like what the fuck? Brandon, I'm a broken record on this. We need 2 more guys and we need 4 years and you and I would be phenoms.
Yeah, it would be great.
I've seen you throw a dart.
Dude,
you got a bullseye behind the back.
I am. And I'm nasty with shuffleboard too. Which is like another.
Here's the thing, though, and no disrespect, because of your length, we got to have you on a broom.
Yeah, I know, 100%.
You know that.
I would like to argue, though, you let me slide the thing. My arm's halfway to the thing.
And I'm afraid you're going to give it too much mustard.
But that's why we got 4 years to work on it. It's like the beer pong shot. When I'm playing beer pong, I'm like, oh, it's elbows, and then I'm just like,
okay.
Tossing it in there.
I think I'd be a good eagle eye. You know how there's one guy behind the thrower?
Yeah.
I think I'm a good communicator.
I could see you also low-key ripping through the Olympics. Did you see, more Olympic talk, did you see the gun guy with no equipment? So like we have there's like air pistol, there's all the shooting things.
Yeah.
There's like now there's all this technology where people wear like and it's allowed. You wear like these special glasses that have like.
All right, I would argue Lance Armstrong deserves his rings back then.
Yeah.
If you're allowed to have, what do they put? They put like.
They're like glasses.
Are they cyborgs?
That you can see, like,
are they
almost,
Cookie from Ned's Declassified?
Yes,
dude?
It's a lot like that. Yeah, and I think it has like like when you look. I've never shot a real gun, but like in a sniper scope in games, it has like the distance. I think it has that in it. It's like giving you like a scope.
It has a rangefinder.
Bro, there's like some dude from like Croatia or something who he just showed up, no equipment, just fucking one-eyed, and he came in second.
So who took the place of Thomas Crook?
Let me see.
You didn't see the joke. He's the guy that shot Trump.
Oh, he is. Oh, fuck.
I assume with that shot.
Yeah.
And he got a guy's ear, dude.
We won none of the shooting things, and that was the big joke because America lost every shooting competition. We didn't place a single one.
Yeah, a lot of the times in our shootings, our casualties were accidents.
Yeah.
It's always like the guy. Yeah, I mean,
dude,
the only people that died at the Trump assassination were standbyers.
Also, America, we're not accuracy shooters. We're volume shooters, baby.
Yeah.
We're into a classroom. You're only hitting 10 of those 30 shots.
Yeah. Atomic bombs don't need to hit the bullseye.
Yeah.
Just a fact.
You know when we didn't miss? Hiroshima and Nagasaki.
Yeah, we were actually going for the town over.
The guy was just like, oh fuck, shit.
That was supposed to be Tokyo. We got Nagasaki. No one even knows where that is.
Dude, do you think there was probably anything crazier than being the people in the Enola Gay, the plane that dropped the nuke? Because I don't know I don't think they knew a ton. They were like, hey, you're going to drop like a big bomb, but the Manhattan Project was pretty kept under wraps. I have to imagine they were just told they were dropping like a large payload.
Yeah.
And then we're just like, oh, fuck, is that mushroom cloud arose as you were rolling away?
Well, do you remember that really cool attack that we did right after Pearl Harbor where we took Army bombers and we put them on an aircraft carrier? Which was like crazy because they're so heavy, and we flew them off the carrier, and you just see like this is in the movie Pearl Harbor, like who's the guy that just killed the woman? Alec Baldwin, he plays the sergeant.
Yeah.
But the plane like takes off, and it will like dip under the thing, and you just like they're just waiting to see if it like made it or if it sunk in the Pacific Ocean, and the plane just comes back up, and they just they dropped some bombs on Japan. but it was it was the small retaliation.
Yeah, I think that was like the beginning of our bombing campaign of the islands because we had to work our way to Tokyo.
And then all the army pilots wrote like fuck you dirty Japs like on the bombs. They like wrote little notes.
Yeah, I like always in like shows they'll show like the bomb and they're like to Hitler from Uncle Sam.
Yeah.
Like, Merry Christmas, Hitler. And I'm like, let's go.
That's great. I don't think Hitler celebrates Christmas.
No.
Or he might. What was he?
Well, I mean, he's definitely not celebrating Kwanzaa or Hanukkah.
No,
sure.
No.
He probably is a Christmas guy.
You're not allowed to say happy holidays in German. You have to say Christmas.
Yeah. He only celebrates Aryan holidays. That's
absolutely. Easter. That's got to be one.
Oh, yeah.
And then I don't know if I've missed anything else. Clearly, I've missed a lot. You keep dropping gems on me.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. Yeah, the gun guy.
Did you see the British runner that they think threw it?
No.
Is this black dude, this British runner, in the lead by a lot, and then he gets to the finish line, looks left, looks right, and just lets up, and they're really close to him, and they just smoke him, and he comes in like 6th.
Oh, I did. It was a long distance one, right? Yeah, I did see that.
And then people are very, very much so believe that he threw it. Very speculative of that. And I don't know what
for betting purposes?
I don't know. Can you bet on the Olympics?
I'm sure.
I don't know how would that benefit him to not win a gold medal?
There was probably
to be a meme for 20 years.
I mean, they probably were just like, hey, we need so and so to place, or like, you know, I don't know. Maybe like there was a bet of like no British runners will poll. Someone put a bunch of money and they were like, we'll give you 10K. You know, I don't fucking know. I mean, if I'm thinking of the video too, I don't know, the look in his face a little bit too. I felt like he just fucked up. I felt like he did the like Deshaun Jackson where he lets go of the ball before the goal line.
Right.
And you don't even realize it until that moment happens.
Yeah. That
tough. Would suck. Yeah, if it's a genuine moment though, God, what a fuck.
What if he just comes out like the girl who sang at the home run derby and he's like, guys, I was fucked. I was blacked out drunk. I'm going to rehab. Don't worry, I heard it's fun.
I like that, man. Like, listen, I told you before we were rolling, I've had some bombs. If I have a bomb tonight, I might just be like, guys, I'll be honest, I've been on heroin. I'm checking into rehab.
Yeah.
I got to get myself right.
Honestly, I thought this was an AA meeting.
Yeah. That might be the new way of getting out of things, just being like, I'm an alcoholic.
You know, we do a lot of comedy shows here in Austin. A lot of the times you'll see bachelor parties, and I have a new one for that. I'll be like, you guys, you can tell when they are. Like, you guys are bachelor party? Yeah. You came to Austin, huh? Was Vegas closed, you fucking faggots? What the hell? And that one rips. That one rips every time. But we have a viewer submission here.
Oh, no way. Hell yeah.
Someone submitted a question. It's a little riveting, but the more I think about it, not entirely, but let me just read it. What bugs do you unlive? And by the way, if you're going to send me a message, use the word kill. Yeah. Don't ever use the word unlive with me. He's lucky that this is being read. But what bugs do you unlive if you see them in your house, and which do you take outside?
Huh.
I understand the question a little better now.
Yes.
I thought he was asking which bugs do you kill if you see, and which ones do you let live. He's asking which ones do you kill, and then which ones would you take outside to let live.
Cricket.
A cricket
lives because it's good luck.
But that's selfish. You're not doing it for the cricket.
Oh, yeah, dude. It's selfish.
It doesn't matter, I guess.
The
cricket still gets to live.
Does the cricket care? You came in my house uninvited. You're lucky I don't smoke your ass,
The cricket that is alive in your backyard doesn't care about your agenda. You're right.
He doesn't give a fuck. Right. I'd get a cricket out.
Caterpillar?
Yeah, a ladybug.
Ladybug that falls in the same category.
Yeah.
Caterpillar, I might just bring it to the closet and give it a safe place to cocoon.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Maybe that's why he entered my house.
Yeah, he's looking for somewhere warm.
Yeah.
Maybe he's the very hungry caterpillar and you got to feed him.
Yeah, he's the fat caterpillar from Bug's Life. Look at me, I'm a beautiful butterfly. I would love that, dude. Candy corn, let me help you finish it.
What a character.
Yeah.
What's his name? Gusto?
Something like that. Gustav, maybe.
Well, I got to figure this
Bug's
out.
Life's a good one. I think this is the military. This is Texas. You enter my house.
Heimlich.
Oh, there you go. Any bug gets it, I think, with me.
I think besides those 3 we named, there's not a bug that I'm making a concerted effort to go. You're dying.
Cricket is lucky that it has the reputation it does because it's not that good looking of a bug. The ladybug is gorgeous.
Well, yeah, and it's like as much as I hate like a spider or a cockroach, crickets make noise. That shit's annoying, bro.
Yeah, dude.
Especially when they get going. If you get one lost in your room, like, and you can't find that shit, it's gonna fuck you up.
What about a hopper? Now, if a hopper gets in my house, I'm getting my gun.
Yeah.
That is terrifying,
Yes,
dude. You'll see a grown man cry if a grasshopper takes off at me. Also, I've caught a praying mantis in my hands once.
Yeah.
Twice I've seen this. They do this thing. If you hold a praying mantis, they do this thing for panic where they start to spit out blood. It's the craziest thing. I've had a praying mantis do this in my hand.
They have blood like art? They have red blood or they have different blood?
They got red blood, baby.
Ew, yeah. I get, yeah, but like, I guess if I found a praying mantis in my house, I'm not going to like, I don't think I'm going to kill it.
Praying mantis?
I guess I would get a little piece of paper.
Don't they, like a praying mantis can take down like a snake?
Yeah, they're strong. Like they're sick ass bugs. They're not really dangerous to us. I think if I saw a praying mantis,
kind of like kung fu style too. They come in all like
they'll shadow box.
They puff their chest a little. Yeah, they shadow. You know what they are? Is they're the kangaroo of the insects.
Yeah.
Kangaroos that throw mitts.
Yeah. And I mean, the most like that video of the guy punching the kangaroo in the face is like a top 5 video for me.
Shane Gillis's bit.
Yeah,
he's like, if you've seen that video, you know how perfect of an impression this is.
Yeah, no, it gets rocked. It's so funny.
I shout out to Remy from Australia, a good friend of mine. He told me that for practice, kangaroos, this is just something that they do, will come into your backyard, lure your dog to the nearest stream or lake, and for sport, drown your dog with their hands.
Yeah, they're assholes.
They're assholes.
And like, why?
Dude, I don't know why they're doing it. Maybe they just see that this dog has a nice life and they think that they deserve it. Like, this dog doesn't have to hunt for its food. It doesn't have to do anything, mate. It just sits there and gets fed. It just sits there and gets food right in its bowl.
When you say it with that accent, it makes sense now.
Yeah. That's how I think they're thinking. And then when you ever see two kangaroos go at it, where they just lean back on the tail and kick each other in the chest?
Yeah,
savages.
It's funny too.
We don't need them in our.
The one that gets rocked kind of gets up like a human too. And like, you're a fucking asshole.
Looks around. Anybody filming that?
Yeah.
Fuck, there's a phone over there.
Shit, let's go drown his dog.
Yeah. Oh, dude, if I saw a kangaroo drowning my dog, brother. Also, I'm terribly afraid of kangaroos, so I don't know how I would react in the moment.
If I saw a kangaroo drowning my dog, here's what I do: run up, left hook, right hook, disarm him. He thinks he's off the hook. You try to drown my dog. Cartoon stick of dynamite right in his Joey pouch. Now he's clawing. He can't get it out. Kaboom!
Boom. And I would like to think that after saving my dog, it's now 2v1.
Yeah.
Once I free the dog, you're fucked. Because I'm going to hold you. My dog's biting your ankle, dude.
Yeah, that would be sick.
And then he just kicks him to the moon.
Yeah, some like rap song kicks on. Yeah. And they're just like, they're fucked.
The kangaroo just kicks your dog to Mars. Baxter! It's like Anchorman.
Yeah. Is it Baxter?
Yeah. It's Baxter.
Yeah, and then Baxter and Anchorman 2 saves him from the shark.
Yeah.
Like it's Dobie. He remembers us.
Baxter is such a good name for a dog.
Yeah.
Baxter.
Yeah.
I almost feel like that was a dog in like a Disney Channel show. Look up if in That's So Raven she had a dog named Baxter. If I get this right, we're walking straight off the pod. We're over. We're closing it.
Okay, give me a second.
Is there a dog named Baxter?
I'm trying. I looked up That's So Raven, a dog by any other name. Okay, this is the episode with the dog. Raven and Chelsea are invited to Amber's party, but they have no sign. Raven doesn't like a guy. Blah blah blah. She's reluctant because she finds out his name is Sam. She's reluctant because that's the name of her dog.
All right, scratch this from the record. But it's the future I can see. Did you ever watch That's So Raven?
Not really.
She's on like The View now.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's where it's just like, The View is supposed to be this publication for women that speak about political issues. I will look up videos of The View of just Joy Behar getting owned by the guest. That's my favorite thing.
Really? I don't think I've really looked a ton.
Dude, they're so bad. They are so uninformed.
Oh,
and bad.
yeah.
They're so bad.
Any clip
Whoopi Goldberg is a travesty to society.
Yeah. They're...
Shut up and dribble, Whoopi.
Yeah, I mean, I hate to say it, but like in my mind, it's just like television for like dumb broads.
Yeah.
There's television for dumb dudes, too.
I mean, it's on at 11 a.m.
Yeah. You're not really like a pivotal member of society. Even we had stuff to do at 11. You know what I mean?
We're here, yeah. This podcast started at 11, baby.
Yeah.
I couldn't watch The View if I wanted to. But
That's
it's really bad. Bill Maher went on there and destroyed them.
There's been so many hosts.
Yeah.
Joy Behar has been a host for every season except 17 and 18.
Shit. Joy Behar is so disgusting to me. She is like, she tries to embarrass every guest. She just like, the way she speaks, she has no idea what she's talking about.
Oh, I know this broad. She's 81. Why are we still listening to this?
Exactly.
She was born in 1942.
So on that note, dude, I came across something on the internet that I'm losing sleep over this. Frankie Valli of the Four Seasons. Sherry, Sherry, baby. Grease is the word, is the time, is the motion.
Can't take my eyes off you, Grease. Four Seasons, Walk Like a Man, My Eyes
Oh, what
you.
a night, late December. He is 90 years old, and somebody owns this man's soul because he, this year, is on like this, he's performing, bro. And I keep seeing these videos of like Frankie Valli getting lost on stage and like not knowing where he is. They'll call his name and it takes him 5 minutes to take his first step. And he's blatantly lip singing. It's like completely, I mean, he's like late on the words. He's not singing at all. He's just speaking the words into the mic. And he looks so sad. Looks like Joe Biden giving a speech. It is so, I don't know why this is happening. And it's like elderly abuse. It's like he signed a contract and someone who has the rights to his shit is just like pile driving him to the bank on his way out of life.
Him released an album 2 years ago at 88.
It probably, dude, you gotta, if you can see it, and you don't need to pull it up now, but at some point, the video of him on stage singing is the saddest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, that's crazy. I mean, I even thought it was sad when like the Rolling Stones and like Aerosmith and them were hitting some of those.
Dude, so my buddy Marty, 3 years in a row, he bought tickets to a Ozzy Osbourne concert, and then he canceled because he got too sick, and then they rescheduled it twice, and both times he canceled because he got too sick. Like, that's just a guy that shouldn't be performing anymore.
No, exactly.
It's also the fact that he's still alive is scientific miracle, and we're not studying that is insane to me.
Yeah, because I mean he's done more drugs than anyone.
And
he's not like. How old do you think
he snorted a line of ants that were marching with Motley Crue back in the 80s. He just snorted a line of ants. It's insane.
How old do you think he is?
Ozzy Osbourne?
Yeah.
72.
75.
Oh, pretty close.
Same thing, but that's not like he's old.
But in dog years,
it's not like he's because if
rock star years, he's 345.
Well, I kind of thought maybe we were gonna look and he's gonna be like 62. It's like, the drugs really aged him, but like, nah, bro, he's old as fuck. Like. That was the thing. They said that they canceled the Aerosmith or Rolling Stones one because like Steven Tyler like permanently damaged his voice on the last tour, and it's like, bro, he's like, not only is he old, but like, you ever just like came home from a show, had a good set, thrown on some music, and like scream sang your whole way home, like really, dude, I'll get home from like a 20-minute drive and be like, man, my throat hurts from singing that. I can't imagine doing that every night. Steven Tyler's 76 years old,
and I'm wondering, and he doesn't lip sync. That guy's dipping his soul,
and he's also like, he's not other being like, and the birds and the bees and he's going dream on,
exactly.
It's like, that's crazy, bro.
Oh man, walk this way.
Yeah,
dude. He maybe it's just for the love of the game, in which case I like that.
Yeah, respect.
It's just like Ron White tried to quit comedy, but he couldn't. He did one show in Austin. He's like, all right, I'm back.
Yeah, I remember him quitting and then he was back because the Steven Tyler says it's he fractured his larynx and he's like saying he's super bummed and he's like heartbroken and like but yeah, like he's retired from touring, which respect, dude.
Oh, dude, and Adam Sandler's in town. He's in Austin right now. They were like a lure that he was going to drop into the mothership the other night, but he didn't. Hearing him talk about getting into stand-up is cool because he took like a 20-year break while he was making movies. And then he came back just because all of the boys that he was making movies with, Chris Rock, Kevin James, Nick Swartzen, all those guys were headliners still touring. And he was like, they're all telling these stories like, oh, I just did that theater too. Like, I'm going here. We're going to Australia. I'm bringing the kids. And Sandler's like, fuck, man. Why did I ever stop this? Like, this is what got me all this. So now he's doing stand-up again. And the way he talks about getting back into it, he was like, well, I wrote out 15 minutes, went out and did it, went pretty well. And I'm like, Jesus Christ, dude. Would you have the guitar too? That's definitely, that helps.
Well, I mean, also like, because what I was just about to say is like, on the scale of like comedian-wise, I'm sure an Adam Sandler show is not going to be the best show you've been to.
I think he's like, I mean, he put out a special recently that was pretty entertaining.
But as I was saying, it's like a different thing. It's not your like Chris Rock Gillis. He's not going to be in your, but I bet you it's such a good time to go. Like, because First off, it's just Sandler.
He's so funny.
Like if he just opened with singing like Lunch Ladyland, he could just make fart noises for the next 50 minutes, and I'd be like, that was great.
It could be summer, and he can just sing that Jew song.
Hanukkah. The Hanukkah
Once
song.
Once again, it's Hanukkah. Yeah, it's a good one. Sandler's the man, dude. And it's crazy. I don't think he has like a... Can you look up his highest scored movie on Tomatoes?
Yeah. I didn't realize he won the Mark Twain Prize in 2023.
What is that one?
That's the one that fucking Chappelle won too. It's given to like it's won the Mark Twain for comedy, so it's just given. It's like the highest accolade like an artist can receive in their field.
Didn't Mark Twain consider himself a comedian or something like that?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. All Adam Sandler movies ranked on Rotten Tomatoes in order. The article now, of course, that I announced it is not loading.
I would say the top ranked one, if I had to guess, would be Grown Ups.
Okay, I got them all in order now.
Or maybe the game.
You want to get your top three? I'll give you a hint. I don't think you'll get them.
Okay, so with that being said, top three Adam Sandler Rotten Tomato.
I'll be honest. One of them I didn't even know was a movie by him.
Okay. Drunk Punch Love.
No.
Okay. Have you seen that movie?
No, I heard it's
wild.
really good.
It's really good. All right.
Want me to just
Uncut Gems is in there.
That's number 3, 91%. The other
91?
92 and 93 are the other percents.
Click.
No. Because the number 2 is a 2017 movie called The Murowitz Stories.
Oh, never.
It observes the family dynamic through the writer-director Noah Baumbach's bittersweet lens and the impressive efforts of a remarkable cast. The adult children of Adam Sandler reunite in New York for their fathers. This is with like Ben Stiller, and like Adam Sandler's playing like the younger son, and Stiller's like the old guy, and they're all like reuniting as a family. It's a feel good one. I haven't seen all of it, but it's Ben Stiller, Dustin Hoffman, and Emma Thompson. It's a pretty good cast. And then number 1 is Hustle. It's a newer one that he just dropped. I've heard it's so good. I've never
watched
seen it.
Yeah. It was good.
Is Hustle? Is that a remake of an old Hustle's an old movie?
No, Hustle's a new movie.
I'm thinking of Heat.
He plays coach for the Sixers,
Stanley Sugermans,
and he brings in. There's a Hispanic basketball player.
Yeah.
What's this guy's name?
The actor's name is Jonshu Hernagomez.
No, but that guy's in the NBA.
Really?
Click on him.
That's sick. Oh yeah. He's from Spain.
Yeah.
That's funny. This is the only movie he's been in, too.
And so I didn't know about him until I saw the movie, and I figured he was like a new NBA star. But, yeah, it was good. Hustle's good.
Yeah, Punch Drunk Love is number 5 at 79. 6 is Wedding Singer at 72. Funny People at 69. I mean, it's crazy.
Funny People. That one
That's
is
probably one of my least favorite Sandler
I like
movies.
it a little because he does a good job at showing, like, I remember there's this one scene where, like, Jonah Hill has a good set, and he comes off, and he was like talking to his comic buddy. He's like, "That was good. All the new shit worked, dude. All the new shit." And it was like, that's exactly what happens.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they got like certain aspects of being a comic down.
Totally, but it's a 2 hour and like 20-minute movie.
It's really drawn
that you're
out.
just like, bruh. Like the last act, you're like, come on now, because the writing's already kind of on the wall. But yeah, it's crazy because then it's like Happy Gilmore's a 62. I assume that they're going off like the critic ratings for these. Dude, Hubie Halloween is rated higher than 50 First Dates, and I still haven't seen. I'm on number 15 right now for 50 First Dates at 45% on Rotten Tomatoes, and we still haven't seen Waterboy, Billy Madison, Grown Ups, Click, Anger Management. All 5 classic movies haven't been listed yet, and we're at number 16. Like Hotel Transylvania, Murder Mystery Party is higher. Yeah, Anger Management, 42. Billy Madison, 40. Big Daddy, 39%. Mess with the Zohan, 37. Click got a 34%.
Click. What?
That's why I don't listen to Rotten Tomatoes. That is like...
Well, no, you shouldn't. You shouldn't. Adam Sandler movies, Rotten Tomato scores mean nothing.
Well, and then look, I clicked on it. It has a 66% from users.
Yeah, so that's the one I trust. There's like a Rotten Tomato fan vote. I don't even know how you do that. Maybe you need an account.
Yeah, you need an account. You can like there used to be the Flickster app. You could buy movies and it was linked with it, and you could do that. Because like The Waterboy is a 33% by critics, but a 72% by users. The Longest Yard, 30%. but a 62-hour. Yeah, these are like classic movies. I mean, this is wild. Like, I'm going down. I still haven't found Grown Ups. I now pronounce you Chuck and Larry. 14%. That's a great fucking movie.
Chuck and Larry was a good one, dude.
Grown Ups.
Jessica Biel.
10%.
10%?
10%.
I don't even know you can get that low.
10% on Rotten Tomatoes.
I think they need to provide an explanation next to these ratings. Like,
I think
what the hell? That seems like someone who doesn't like Adam Sandler.
We can like you. I mean, I can here. I'll pull up one of the because it has a 10% with 172 critic reviews. So like Brian Eggert of the Deep Focus Review says, lazy and inept as comedy gets. Grown Ups features a plethora of talented stars doing very little. Overall, Grown Ups elects more groans than laugh. It's lame and juvenile, excessive in the banter. The irritating Grown Ups beats the record for inadequacy. While Grown Ups may be enjoyable for those willing to turn their brains off and forget what year we live in, it can't hold a candle to a Sandler movie. This is a Sandler home video if I've ever seen one. Like the only positive one is like one person's like, I can't believe this is actually so much better than I thought. The long streak of hating all Adam Sandler movies is coming to an end. Finding Grown Ups funny necessitates that one finds it inherently marvelous when fat men talk about eating, old women describe having sexual desires, and old fat women break wind.
Honestly, that's kind of what the movie was.
Yeah, man. Why isn't that enjoyable?
Yeah, I don't understand.
Yeah. Oh, you're so fucking highbrow, Tim Brayton.
Tim Brayton.
I bet you have the fucking happiest life ever, you stupid bitch. All right. But yeah, if I look at this guy's reviews, like, I'm trying to see what he gave some other stuff because he has like a bunch of, like he gave the new Planet of the Apes like a 70, and it was pretty fire. He gave Dune Part 2 a 92. He gave Wonka an 82. He gave Godzilla -1 a 98. That one was fire. Yeah, whatever. This guy's a bitch-ass hater. We got to wrap here in a second. Did I talk on this podcast, the last one, how I donated sperm? Did we talk about that on here?
That you donated? Yeah. We did. We mentioned it.
I got denied.
You got denied sperm?
I got denied, dude.
Oh, wow.
They said no. It hurt my feelings.
Wait, what was the process?
So I went in on Friday. It was very uncomfortable. You walk in. There's like someone at the front desk. They're like, yeah, are you here? They call it a deposit. So like, are you here for your deposit? And I'm like, yep. And they give you like a cup and a bunch of instructions. And so you go into a room like smaller than this, like a little office room. You walk in, there's like a white noise machine you flip on immediately so that like there's not room. There's a giant poster of like, you know, the World War II ones where it's like, we need you to buy war bonds.
Yeah.
It's like, we need you to give clean sperm. And so there's that on the wall staring at you. You walk in.
Is it at least like a babe? Or is
no, it's a fucking rugged man.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
dude.
I was like, what the fuck?
What the hell?
So you walk in. There's like the Wi-Fi password stapled onto the wall, like laminated, because they're like, they know.
Whoa, dude, this is weird.
Dude, so then you get in and there's like on the wall, there's all the instructions. So you have to like get in. You like wash your hands. You open the cabinet. There's a black couch that just looks like a casting couch. It's a love seat too, so it's all small. And they give you like a cover for it. So you put the cover over, and as you walk in, he goes, don't worry, we clean the room after everyone. So it just reeks of like Lysol in there.
Yeah.
And then you have to like wash your hands, and then you have to take the label off, and then you have to take out a sanitizing wipe and like clean your dick. And then you have to jerk off. And there was no lube or lotion, which was like,
what?
Yeah, I haven't jerked off without lube or lotion.
Wait,
since
what?
A wee lad. I didn't know what to do.
You had a raw dog your penis in there?
I gave myself the hawk tua.
You hawk tua
and spit in my hand. Which, by the way, you got to do like several times.
Can you leave a Yelp review on this place?
I should leave a bad. I was pissed. I started opening all the cabinets.
There was nothing in there for you to use?
Dude, I almost jerked off with the hand soap because I was just like, what is this?
That's crazy.
I had places to be, so I was like, I don't want like hand soap on my dick for the next like 3 hours.
Dude, that is insane to me. That not even like a little moisturizer.
No, so you jerk off in this cup. By the way, like I guess I never thought about how little cum comes out. They give you like a cup, dude. I mean, it fills up like a fucking tiny. Like it was a comical amount because I kept thinking I was gonna tell them when they handed me the cup, I was gonna be like, can I get a few more of these?
Yeah, it's like when they show you the amount of fentanyl that can kill you.
Yes.
Like,
yeah.
That's it?
Yeah, no, I was like, I don't want to ever hear about swallowing being a problem again. This is a half shot. But Then they just take your sperm and they put it in the thing and they're like, we'll contact you. And I was like, okay. And then, bro, I get an email. I wake up. I do this on Friday. I wake up Monday morning to an email that just is like, the header is like, your sperm has been rejected. And I was like, fuck.
Holy shit, dude. Are you like concerned?
Dude, well, here's the thing. So there's like a 4-paragraph email. The first line just says, your sperm was rejected for not having high enough fertility. And all of a sudden, my like stomach drops, bro. It's the first. My alarm goes, ding, and I open my phone and I always check my emails first for work stuff. And I go, oh, it's from here. I open that. I read that first line, and all of a sudden I'm like, did I just find out I can't have kids? Like, this is a lot to take in on a fucking Monday morning. And it's just like, sorry, sir, your sperm didn't reach the fertility account. Like, you're not a high enough level we appreciate. And I'm like, I'm starting to spiral, bro. The very last sentence of the 4 paragraphs says, by the way, do not worry. Your sperm was well within the limit to like the fertility limit. We just need people in the upper echelon. Like they want like the S tier comers. They were like, you're A, you're good. But
that's
like,
the sentence you start with.
That's what I said, dude. And I keep telling people this, and they're like, you're the first person to be like, that's what you start with. Because I was like, bro, for 3 paragraphs, I was having a panic attack.
Yeah. Like, and then you can't read it all properly. You're jumping to the end. You're like trying to find the part that bails you out. And like, you're not. Yeah, dude. Fuck them.
Yeah, it was just like, all right, fuck. Yeah, that sucks.
The whole program seems like a disaster. I mean, you were raw dogging back there. This is a travesty. The fact that you walk in, an old man's pointing at you. Mm-hmm. I feel like you should walk in. There should be like, I don't know, maybe like some Dua Lipa playing. If you want to give it. Sorry, I don't know the words.
No, I'm saying, with you,
that's a good jack off song.
I also do. Hey, this is gonna sound kind of fucked
USA?
Up. I will say, could not have had uglier people working there.
You walked in, it was like the bankers at Harry Potter.
Yes, dude. I mean, it was like the girl that was like leading me to my room. I was like, I could not think of a person that I should see, like that I want to see less before I try to jerk off.
Can I tell you something that's messed up on the contrary?
Yeah.
One time, I hate to say this, I hate that it happened, but I woke up and I found a little something on my nuts that I didn't like. Mm-hmm. A little bump, and it scared the shit out of me. Scared the living. I just thought it's all over.
Yeah, of course.
And I'm a man, so I go, you tell me it's cancer, I'm relieved.
Yeah.
You can fuck on cancer.
Yeah.
But it was neither. It was nothing. It was not cancer or an STD. It was just a little cyst.
Yeah.
No problem. They removed it. I'll wrap this up. I go to the dermatologist to get this thing removed from my nuts. Uh-huh. I'm waiting in the waiting room. Out comes, to announce my name, the most beautiful nurse I've ever seen in my entire life. And she says, Petty Officer, I was in the military at the time. Petty Officer Stawecki. I get up, follow her in there. By the way, this was December in Virginia. It was snowing. It's a very important detail.
Okay, yes.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes. So I go back there. She says, drop trout. I'm like, for you? I think I said that out loud. I'm like, wait, now? And I don't even have a chance to stretch it out. I don't have a time to if I could, I would tie a hammer to it and spin it.
Yeah.
But nothing. And then I did a half-assed job shaving too, because I'm like, all right, they're going to want to see it down there. It's probably going to be a dude. Because if the roles were reversed, by the way, if I was a woman with a cooter issue, not a chance in hell that there's not a dime-piece nurse that comes out and takes me to the room alone.
Yeah.
That's what she did. It was just me and her in there. She fucking pulls my pants down. She's looking at the crotch of Frankenstein. I'm half shaven. I got a cyst on my balls.
Yeah.
My dick is inside me. It's December. She takes a Sharpie, Brandon, and she draws a circle around the cyst with a Sharpie on my nuts.
Yeah.
And she's like, all right, the doctor will be in to take care of it. I'm thinking it's over. She comes back with the tools, dude. She referred to herself as the doctor and comes back with the tools, and and every time she moves my penis to move it out of the way, she's just like, all right, I'm going to put him over here. I'm just going to move him over here. She's calling my penis him.
And she's fucking...
And she's hot, dude.
Yeah,
she's handling my package barehanded. She's hot. She's drawing on me, and I'm just pushing the boner down like it's no one's business, bro. So it's the contrary to your story.
Yeah, you don't want to be bricked up.
You needed her.
Yeah,
and then I needed the gremlin.
Also, though, I do understand it. Nothing would be worse than being a hot girl working at that thing and just being like. Yeah, that dude's jerking off for sure. Especially because
you bring him to the room. He's like, "Wait, you're gonna leave?"
Yeah. Oh, you know, like, because also, man, I don't think, like, the best people are donating sperm. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think, like, the hot guy with a great head of hair who has, like, a 401k is like, I should help the country by donating sperm. It's dudes like me who are like, I need $150.
Yeah, it's not the 6'4" Swedish guy with a
It's the 6'4" drug addict who does stand-up. Yeah. That's who you're getting.
Yeah.
There's definitely been.
I'm surprised they didn't reject it because the THC levels were too high.
I don't know if they can test that because, like, that's why I didn't.
You can test it in pee. I don't know.
I don't think sperm you can test it.
Yeah, maybe not.
I guess I have the laptop.
My load's been smelling a little dank lately.
Can you test sperm or can you test THC in sperm? I'm sure there's like a test because I thought that's why using the popular procedure, marijuana metabolizes can in some cases be detected for week in a person's sperm. Can THC detected? The answer is yes, at least sometimes. It's like not the normal way. They were just checking it for like fertility, which I think that's the thing too. Is weed's supposed to lower your fertility anyway, a little bit. But all right, dude, we're like around an hour. You want to wrap it up?
I think so.
That was a fun episode. That flew by.
This is a really fun episode.
This will be out Thursday.
This will be out
22nd.
next Thursday. Yeah, just same shit. Follow us on Instagram.
Yep.
Thanks for listening. Thanks for submitting. One guy submitted something. Thank you, dude. We'll keep doing the damn thing. This is the Captain's Dogs. Woof, woof.
Woof, woof.